It's inspector time! Hey everyone, in today's video we're gonna try and find out why Bloxburg will not be free yet. There's a lot to explain, there's a lot to discover, but first of all, I got my inspector glasses on, so it must be real, right? So you've probably seen the discussion already about Bloxburg being free or not being free. A lot of people commenting on it, saying that they do not want the game to be free. Even if I look for free in my comment section, then there's a bunch of comments. I just hope they never make it free. I would hate if it went free. I swear if the game becomes free, I'm quitting Bloxburg. They need to keep it free so the Meep City people don't go there. Probably, this person probably means that they don't need to keep it free, but I'm confusion. It wouldn't be fair if the game becomes free, and I better get my money back if it does become free, or I'm going to sue no cap. Don't tell if Bloxburg will become free. That would be so many poor and beggar. Yay, Bloxburg will be free. I wanted to play it. I wish the multiple floors game pass got free. Haha, Bloxburg being free is the biggest joke ever. Hope it gets deleted and Coeptus makes a new Bloxburg and gives free access to the buyers of the game. Wow, that's deep. I hate when Bloxburg will be free cause noobs can ruin the roleplay and scam some other people. I'm not trying to be self-centered, but Bloxburg shouldn't be free because it's unfair to those people who bought it and were OGs. We wasted our Robux for the game and worked hard to get where we are today. You see? I get you. I completely understand. I get you. But it was 25 Robux. Let's be clear about that. 25 Robux is not the end of the world. Still, you paid for it and you do not want the game to be free, obviously. A lot of people still want it to be free because they don't have Robux or their parents don't give them Robux. And it can be quite hard to obtain Robux if your parents are completely against buying money for games. So that will be a hard thing to do. Now, I think Bloxburg will not be free within a few months or the next year even, or possibly ever, is because there are a lot of things that would have been needed to make the game free that got a solution already. So let's look into some of these things. So about a year ago, there was a whole discussion about private servers. Everyone wanted private servers, and for that to happen, the game had to be free. But instead of making the game free, what actually happened is Coeptus went ahead and made his own private server system built into the game. So it's not part of the game being free, because if you go to the Welcome to Bloxburg page, you are still not able to buy a private server on the Roblox website. Now, Coeptus was really smart about this, and what he did is he made his own private server network. You can join everyone's neighborhood, and in order to have your own neighborhood, so your own private server, you have to pay 150 Robux. Now, this is not recurring, so every time the server ends, you have to pay for it again, and then you get a server for a month again. But this is not a recurring payment because I don't think you can do that in-game. I think that's impossible, but to make the fact that Bloxburg is still paid access and would be able to have private servers is a big step and was a lot of work to implement into the game, but they actually did it instead of making the game free. So that is one indicator to why I think the game will not be free anytime soon. And also, a private server has a lot of settings, so max players is 50, and then you can choose who can join, block players, change this name. So there is a whole system worked out for private servers. I think they are still working to add stuff to private servers. So I don't think that this will disappear anytime soon and be changed by this, because there is still work being done on it. And in order to have an in-game private server system, the game doesn't have to be free for that. So that is a perfect solution for that. Now, another thing people really are getting into and are quite nervous for is 1.0. And trust me, I fell into that trap as well. But then I realized that's not it, probably. So the game has been 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, you know how it goes. And then we are getting closer and closer to 1.0 because every other update adds another number. We are now at 0.8.9 as of recording this video. So that means only 11 updates left, probably, till we get to 1.0. And a lot of people assume, and that's mainly because of news channels spreading fake rumors, a lot of people assume that at 1.0 the game will be free. Now, I made a video about this before. The beta tag was already removed from Welcome to Bloxburg because Coeptus thought that beta didn't really match it anymore. So I feel like the version number is only an indicator of which update we are on. So if we are on 1.0.0, there would have been probably 100 main updates. We got the letters behind it. That's for bug fixes. We don't count them. So let's say 100 updates where stuff got added, where new things got added for players. That will be 1.0. Now, do you have to worry about 1.0 making the game free? I don't think you do. I think 1.0 will just be an upgrade from 0.9.9. I hope it's a big update then. I don't really know what's going to happen. I feel like 1.0 is a huge number, so I hope they really do a big update with that one, but it could just be another update. We don't know yet, and we'll only know when 1.0 arrives, but to me, I don't think that 1.0 means that the game will be free. It's a long time from now, and the thing is, yes, it's 25 Robux, and a lot of people don't get Robux or think it's too expensive. 25 Robux converted into real money would be about 25 cents. That's as much as buying 2 candies or 1 candy even. So I don't think it's expensive and Coeptus is greedy, because I play The Sims, that's another life simulation game, and for literally every single thing they add to the game you have to pay like $20. They add 2 pieces of furniture and they call it a pack and they ask $10 for it. So be happy that Bloxburg is only 25 Robux. And I know Roblox is a completely different system, but we gotta be honest here, this is a really good game. It's been worked on constantly by one person, and I feel like that brings consistency as well. Well, it's not been worked on by one person. Froggy Hops helps as well, but I mean, it is owned by one person. It's not like 35 people are in a team working on it. I feel like thanks to Froggy Hops and Coeptus working on the game solely, it brings a lot of consistency to the game. There's a lot of building games on Roblox where the chairs are as high as the doors, for example, or the closets come out of the walls because they are too tall and it's not really thought about, and you just wanted to add that stuff. And here, everything is nice and smooth, and that's why it's such a nice game to build and play in, because we have this consistency level. So if you ask me, 25 Robux is nothing for a game like that. I paid probably $600-700 just for The Sims 4, and it's not even looking finished yet. Whereas Bloxburg adds a lot of new updates completely free, and you don't have to pay extra to use that stuff if you don't need game passes for that new stuff, that is. Or if they don't ask block bucks. But the block buck stuff, it's nice, but it's not a necessity to the game. You don't need it to be able to play the game. Whereas I think the floor pass and advanced placement is like a thing you kind of need to play the game, although that's my opinion. If you buy access, you can just play the game, so it's not like you will die if you don't have it. But I mean, they are important game passes, but still 25 Robux is nothing. And if it's free, you know these games where you go in and then you play for a bit and people start asking you for money, people start asking you for Robux. You are the only one, and I had this a lot. I was the only one with premium in a game, and then people started DMing me like, hey, do you want free Robux? And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, show me what you got. And then they're like, hey, can I friend you? I'm like, sure, whatever. And then they go into your DMs and they're like, okay, to give you Robux, I'm gonna need your password. And you're like, what? Yes, I need your password because I'm gonna need to log into your account. Sure. And then they log into your account and they change the password. You're like, I got hacked. And people are like, how did you get hacked? I didn't give my password to anyone, I swear. Those are one of these things coming to free games. And then there's another thing, and I hate it so much, where you're playing a game and you are in a team match, for example, and then some bot joins and they're like, visit bugs.gg for free Robux. I just got free Robux from bugs.gg. And you're like, oh god, just go away. I want to play my game. Leave me alone. It's so bad that even I have a business email, and then sometimes I get like requests from those websites asking if I would advertise them on my YouTube channel to you guys, and I'm like, No, I'm not gonna advertise a scam to people, even though it makes you money and it will make me money if I do it. Why would you advertise a scam? Like these sites literally email me saying like, yeah, we offer cheap Robux, and do you want to like make a video about us or like mention us in a video because you know, we are completely honest and we're trustful and you can completely trust us and our Robux are cheap, so come shop at us. And then people buy Robux at those websites and they get banned. I will never accept something like that because honestly, these bots and stuff like that, they bother me so much. But that's one of the reasons that Bloxburg isn't free, so that bots wouldn't join. Also, people who got banned from Bloxburg usually don't immediately get a new account and buy access and the game passes again, so that's a good thing. So I feel like for people who want to try scripts on Bloxburg and everything, it makes it a little bit more scary to do that, so there's less hackers in the game, because I would be so annoyed if I was like chilling in my living room and then suddenly I saw like 3 people fly above my living room bothering me asking for money. So I'm quite happy that it's still paid access, and a lot of people still are happy about that as well. But I know it's sad if your parents won't give you Robux, then yeah, I know you want access to the game, but you know, on your phone you can buy 90 Robux, I think, for 99 cents, so it's not that big of a deal, even though it's still money. But like, honestly, there are ways to get it, and if you're not able to get it, then I'm very sorry, but you also have to understand Coeptus and where he's coming from. So no, in my opinion, and I know I was rambling a lot in this video, but in my opinion, it'll still be a long time before Bloxburg will be free. Don't believe everything people post on Twitter and Instagram. That's a whole other thing. We don't have to get into that. But no, Bloxburg will not be immediately free, and it's quite obvious that they have like stuff built into the game so that it wouldn't have to be free at all, and I'm quite happy that it still isn't, because all of the bots, the scammers and the hackers. So that was my video for today. I know I rambled a lot, still a lot. This was quite a weird video, but I just wanted to make it to explain it to you guys, because a lot of you are scared that the game will be free. I don't think that's the case just yet. So that was it. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe.